So when we speak about online interviews, there is one thing that we should not forget, which is kind of a basic pre-workout. It is to, it's a bit important to understand there are two kind of interviews or two kind of online stuff that we can do. One is they can ask you to actually, they can put a AI or something else to question you, and they can record your info, they can record your answers, reactions, whatever, and then they can process it. There is one set like that. Another is live. Another is completely live. So what about this AA or even when somebody is speaking? Don't underestimate the power of these things because whenever you are in an interview, you should live like this, as we have seen already. This is the most important thing in your life. You should sit like that in an interview. There can be no second opinion over that. When you sit in an interview, when you go for a job, that is the most important thing, or else don't do that. Anything in your life, whether you do an online interview or you cook something, or when you take a workout, or when you cook, cooking is coming often. When you play a game, when you hit a ball, enjoy it, but do it with utmost sincerity. Whatever you are not doing with utmost sincerity will never give you anything worthwhile, profound. The profoundness of the experience will come only when you respect something. If you don't respect it, no, you won't be there. So the AI boards have actually a few things. The AI boards are having certain kind of softwares also. One of the biggest mistake people do in these interviews is they try to do some malpractices. Can I believe topmost students doing that? They try to have a mirror image of this system or laptop or whatever, and they try to get an answer behind them. For example, right now I'm looking at the camera. If I look this side, you can clearly see my eyes moving, or if I look down, you can see my eyes moving, or if I look up, you can see my eyes moving. The AI board gets it. So sometimes what happens is somebody is reading the answer from there and they are saying it back. Sometimes they're showing the answer in a tablet or a printed copy and they are reading that. Sometimes somebody is speaking there and they're getting it. The AI is designed like this. It creates a certain kind of ratio with your eye movement and your face and sounds. So if you do these kind of silly and idiotic and dishonest things, you will be violated for sure. So don't do that. While you want to do something as silly as that and get insulted or whatever. If you pass an interview, pass an interview. If you fail an interview, that's an attempt. Why do you want to be dishonest? Because anyway, when you go to work, there is nobody holding anything to you for malpractice. You can't practice your job if you don't have the skill. So don't do that. Personally, to me, it's a very, very unsettling thing that somebody can do that. Um, don't do that. The AI board, don't consider this as a software. Forget malpractice. Even if you do well, perform as if a real person is sitting there, like whatever is your dream company, maybe your Mark Zuckerberg is your dream CEO. Imagine you're speaking to him and speak to him in that kind of tone ratio. That is very good. Don't try to change it. A video conference is a very different thing because multiple people will be there. It is like a group discussion mode. But when you go for a group discussion mode, it is very important that you understand that you can speak when you're allowed or how the rules play there. So you stick to the rules. Don't try to be rude. Whatever is the rules, stick to them because sometimes it is left open, sometimes it is put it in a systematic way so that you can speak in that form. That can also be done. So whatever is going through GD will go here. One thing is somebody can mute you right itself. So be aware of what others speak. Don't allow any of the disturbances to happen in the room. Most importantly, keep your mobile silent and don't take interviews in mobile, because if you get a call, if you get a single call, the entire interview may go away. I don't think you want that, right? So avoid taking interviews with mobile. Avoid taking interviews with your hotspot in mobile, because it can get disturbed easily. If you are using a LAN cable, it is well and good. If you are using a Wi-Fi, make sure you have uninterrupted Wi-Fi. If you are using a fiber or something, make sure the goddamn thing works for you, so that you work for somebody some other time in your life. So this nitty-gritty of video interviews needs to be understood properly. Otherwise, it can be a troublesome stuff. Okay. So now let's go to the next level of the same stuff, a different pattern.